Alcohol and other drugs. A. Alcohol. Drinking alcohol and driving do not mix. The driver who drinks causes accidents, injuries, and death. Driving is a serious business that requires the ultimate in skill and judgment, both of which are diminished through consumption of alcohol. Alcohol seriously reduces your reflexes, physical control of your vehicle, and ability to recognize dangerous situations. These combined physical effects make the drinking driver a dangerous driver. Even when you may not appear or feel drunk, alcohol produces a false sense of confidence in your driving ability. Driving under the influence. When you apply for and accept the privilege of driving a vehicle, you give up consent to testing for alcohol concentrations or drug content if you are arrested for driving while under the influence. This is known as the implied consent law. The term alcohol concentration refers to the amount of alcohol present in your bloodstream. It is measured by having you submit to a test or tests of blood, breath, urine, or other body substance. Stages of intoxication and known limits. Check the numbers and symptoms in the script. When a law enforcement officer has reason to believe that you have been driving while under the influence of intoxicating liquor or drugs, the officer will require that you submit to testing. If you refuse, or if you do not successfully complete the test, your driving privileges will be suspended. Alcohol's effects on driving ability. Driving involves multiple tasks, the demands of which can change continually. To drive safely, one must maintain alertness, make decisions based on ever-changing information present in the environment, and execute maneuvers based on these decisions. Drinking alcohol impairs a wide range of skills necessary to carry out these tasks. Fatal injuries resulting from alcohol-related traffic crashes represent a tremendous loss of human life. The plain and simple fact is that you cannot drive safely when you are impaired by alcohol. The two abilities most important to driving tasks are judgment and vision, both of which are affected by small amounts of alcohol. Your ability to judge speed, time, and distance are altered even after only one drink. Each drink thereafter markedly affects your driving ability. In addition, your reaction time and coordination begin to deteriorate while your alertness and concentration fade. All of this adds up to a deadly combination. Judgment. Ability to think clearly and make quick decisions. Good judgment decreases with the use of alcohol. The concern of physical well-being is lessened. This causes unnecessary and dangerous risks to be taken when drinking and driving. Examples are driving too fast, passing cars without enough clear distance, and speeding around curves. Showing off is another example of impaired judgment. Vision. Ability to see clearly straight ahead, to the side, and at night. All of the organs are affected by alcohol, but the effect on vision is one of the less understood effects. Alcohol decreases clearness of vision. Seeing clearly at night is reduced by more than a half. Glare vision is poor because of relaxed eye muscles. Glare recovery is also slowed by alcohol. Side vision is reduced by about 30% at 0.05 blood alcohol level. Judging depth or distance is affected because alcohol causes each eye to get a slightly different picture. These vision impairments greatly increase chances of a head-on or rear-end collision. Reaction time and coordination. Ability to react quickly and safely in an emergency or hazardous situation, being able to keep eyes, hands, and feet working together. Reaction and coordination are impaired by alcohol as low as 0.02% BAC. It takes longer to react. The skills necessary to drive safely. Coordination to control a car with hands, feet, and eyes in response to other vehicles and the road are drastically reduced as alcohol intake increases. Alertness and concentration. Being ready to react to changing driving conditions or situations. Keeping your mind on driving and paying attention to the task at hand. Alcohol in any concentration is a depressant, not a stimulant. Alcohol slows all nerve impulses and body functions. The false feeling of stimulation with small doses comes from lessening of inhibitions due to the particular portion of the brain controlling this part of behavior being relaxed. In reality, alcohol has the effect of fuzzing a driver's ability to be alert and to concentrate. Avoiding drunk drivers. You should be on the lookout for drivers that have had too many. Look for brake lights applied often and for no reason. Watch for vehicles moving from side to side, repeatedly slowing down and speeding up, or drivers slower than traffic. The effects of mixing pills and drinks. Never mix alcohol and your medications. This applies to prescribed and over-the-counter medications. Everyday drugs. One of the most common and most dangerous instances of drug abuse occur when people mix alcohol with prescription and over-the-counter drugs. For example, when alcohol is combined with another depressant like tranquilizers or sedatives, etc., the results are not just added together, they are multiplied. Even some over-the-counter medicines can affect driving. The effects are much stronger, much more dangerous, and can affect your driving skills. If your doctor prescribes a tranquilizer or sedative, make it a point to discuss how the drugs will affect your ability to drive safely. Just because a drug is prescribed is, by law, no defense for driving under the influence of it. Non-prescription drugs such as cold tablets, cough syrup, allergy remedies, etc., purchased over the counter may contain antihistamines, alcohol, codeine, and other compounds that can be especially dangerous for drivers. You should read labels and pay attention to warnings. May cause drowsiness. Do not operate machinery. Or caution against engaging in operations requiring alertness. Again, if you have questions about a prescription drug or combination of drugs, check with your doctor or pharmacist. If an officer suspects that you are under the influence of drugs, the officer can require that you take a blood or urine test. Persons refusing these tests will be subject to the same license suspensions and revocation as for alcohol test refusal. Make sure you read the labels and know the effects of any drug you use. If it is a common drug, read the label.